Hey guys, what's going on? It's Would You Rather Friday. What's up, Mr. I Try Hard?
What's up, Kelly? KPopp? How you doing? Thank you for having me on your channel. TGIF, best day of the week. Would you rather? Yay!
Yay! It was like when I woke up today, it was just like there was all this bad news, and then I knew later I would have Would You Rather to look forward to just kind of cheer me up. So hopefully that works for all of us.
That's what we're here for, man. Cheering people up.
Yeah, I always love receiving messages. Someone's like, I had such a bad day. I came home. I watched one of your videos and put a smile on my face. So thank you. Like, those are the best messages to get as a YouTuber, I think.
Very true. So much love sent through the YouTube messages.
Yes. Would you rather spend a week in the Playboy Mansion
Yes?
or in the Wonka factory?
You're asking me that question?
I know which one you're gonna choose.
Right. I mean, I don't see the... okay, so let's try to debate this just for the sake of debating it. Why would I want to spend a day with crazy motherfuckers who make chocolate and all that stuff, and it's just like, I don't know, like, okay, yeah, you're gonna eat some good chocolate, it's gonna be great, you know, candy, all that stuff, or I can have the chance to be around naked women everywhere in a mansion that is like a billionaire's man. Like that thing is huge. It's got like nice stuff. You know, it's probably got a bowling alley and a movie theater for all I know. And
They have a movie theater, yeah. I'm not sure about the bowling.
I mean, I've seen their pool. Like I've seen that in a video somehow. I forget. I don't watch porn, you dirty perverts. But like, I feel like if that would be great. I mean, I would get, at the very least, I get to see full nudity at some point in that day. You know, at the very least, I might get lucky, I might get the feel, I might get a lap dance, I might get to go all the way. Either way, it's always better than eating freaking chocolate.
I guess the Playboy, like, I used to watch that show, Girls Next Door, where it followed Hugh Hefner's three
Right.
girlfriends, or his previous three girlfriends. I fucking loved that show. And the Playboy Mansion isn't as, like, slutty as you think it is.
Oh, really?
But it's really cool. Like, they have a lot of stuff there. They have, like, animals and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But you know what I'm thinking?
What?
Why aren't these two things combined? Like, why don't we actually make a chocolate factory, but then at the same time it's like a Playboy Mansion? And we'll get men in there too, just so, you know, everyone can have a good time. It's not just women. Would that not be the best thing ever?
I agree with everything you just said except for the men part. I want to be the only guy in there, the only guy just doing my thing. Because I mean, I'm not looking for competition here. Like that's not what I want.
But there will be so many women that it doesn't matter.
Oh, it always matters. I need all the women. I need to be the lion within like a jungle full of lioness hoes. Like that's what I'm looking for in this deal. Like I want to be Hugh Hefner. Like that dude was the only guy in there. Everybody else was working for him. So everybody else was his bitch. Therefore, he's the thing. If you want to be there, you got to be with Hugh. I want to be that guy.
Dude, I love him. I really do. There's so many, like, maybe it's just an act, but like on all his reality shows he's ever done, whatever, he's like the coolest guy.
Wouldn't you be the coolest?
I would never want to date him, but I would want to hang out with Hugh Hefner. Like, he's got to have the best stories.
That would be like that would just be the perfect job ever. Like your job is to get girls naked all the time in like magazines and on the internet. So like I don't see how you could have a bad day. Like what's your bad day? I mean, one girl didn't get naked. Who cares? You got like 78 more just begging you. Like I just don't see how that guy could ever be sad ever. And he's rich. That's just a plus.
Sometimes though, I feel like it's an act. Like with the girlfriends, like, are men still that interested in like getting it on when they're like 86?
Are you kidding? I think it's more of an act for the girls. Like, are you really attracted to that guy who's like
well, yeah,
80-something, aside from the fact that he's got money? Like, it's not like, okay, there's no way that dude is like performing to the extent of like the sexual needs of like these young 25-year-old women. So, I mean, I feel that's an act.
I read a book by one of his girlfriends, and she said that when they like would have like, you know, sex time with Hugh and all his girlfriends, or Hef and all his girlfriends,
Right.
He usually just finished by jerking himself off to two of the girlfriends making out. So I thought that was interesting.
I could live with that.
Yeah. They said it was always the same. Like, they would take turns, like, on him. Like, he would never do any of the actions. And then they'd use, like, a rag to wipe his penis off. And then the next one would go. And then he would finish by just doing it himself.
Yeah, he's a clean guy. He likes to wipe that shit off. And yeah, that works. It's perfect.
It's wiped off. New bitch, please.
Hygiene is good.
Oh, my God. That's so weird. It's like one of the weirdest things I've ever read. Anyways, let's get away from that. That turned really weird really quick. Would you rather never have balance? So, like, you're flopping all over the place whenever you're trying to walk.
Okay.
Or constantly feel dizzy.
So
for both of those, you're probably going to fall at least a few hundred times.
do I still feel dizzy if, like, I'm sitting down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with balance then, because I mean, balance, like not having balance would suck, and yeah, you're falling all over the place all the time. But once you're seated down and you're actually, just watching TV or playing video games or uploading videos, stuff like that, then you're actually okay. Whereas dizzy just really that never seems to go away. Like, I don't know, like if you've ever felt dizzy before in your life, but that feeling is always there unless you're actually laying down, and that just sucks.
I felt like dizzy a few times in my life, like when I haven't tried to feel dizzy. Like, you could spin around in circles.
Right.
Obviously, you're gonna feel kind of dizzy. But like, I had it happen recently where, and this has never really happened to me before, where I was just sitting down and all of a sudden, like, the room was spinning. And it was not a comfortable feeling at all. It was pretty gross. So I'd rather not have balance and just... at least I'd make people laugh because I'd fall all the time.
I get those when, like, let's say I've been laying down for a long time and I get up really quickly. I get, like, this head rush. And it's just
Oh, yeah, I've had that happen, too.
Whoa, like, I need to, like, hold on to a wall or something. I feel like if I'm about to fall, and that's not cool.
Yeah, it's kind of a scary feeling, whereas if you're off balance, like, it's a little scary, but it's not as intense.
There you go.
Usually, like, you can, like, you know when you're gonna fall, if you're gonna fall, whereas if you feel dizzy, you're not really sure what's going on sometimes.
Exactly. Balance is the way to go.
All right, and would you rather be Old Man Woods from Black Ops 2
Okay.
or Chief from Halo? Master Chief.
And Chief is a badass. But
Yeah, I think I'd rather be him than Woods.
really? I mean, I feel like, when you look at Woods and he's talking, you feel respect, right? Like, he's got those tattoos. He talks with so much conviction, and he, like, I feel like if he would, like, he talks in front of, like, an army of, like, super important people, like, from all over the world, and people are like, yes, we must listen to Woods. Whereas
And he's a badass, like, throughout the Call of Duty series.
Exactly. Whereas Chief, he does all the shit himself, right? He just goes in, goes ham, does his thing, and he's really, really respected. I feel like I'm gonna go with Chief on this one because he's the most able of them all right now. Because I mean, Woods right now is in a wheelchair, right? I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I'm gonna have to go with Chief on this one because he can still kick some ass. I mean, I'm sure Woods could still do it, but
I was gonna go with Chief, but now that you mentioned wheelchair, I think I'm gonna be Woods, and then what I'm gonna...
Wait, why?
I want to race wheelchairs.
You want to race wheelchairs?
Well, alright, so Woods is at that point in his life where, like, he's lived his life. Like, he's had a cool life, whatever. Right. He can mess around now. So I feel like what I would do is find, like, these huge hills and just go.
So your version of
it would be such a rush. It would be such a rush. And if I die, like, oh, well, it's okay. I was pretty old anyways. I lived my life. So at least I died having fun.
You're so fucked up. Your version of having fun is racing wheelchairs.
Yes.
Are you gonna buy an electric wheelchair, or is it gonna be one of those like hand ones where you have to actually do it yourself?
That's not really gonna matter. I don't think it'll be electric. It'll just have like wheels that ensure this thing's gonna go fast down a hill.
One of those racing wheelchairs.
Yeah. Cause like right now, I love longboarding, like on a bigger skateboard. They tend to go a little faster, and I love the rush. But I I'm not going to go down this, like, huge hill just because I'm scared I'll die.
Right.
But if I'm Woods, I've already lived life. Like, I can take some more chances.
You know what? You want to live your life on the edge, racing wheelchairs? You have fun with that. That's fine. I'll just be killing aliens in space. Whatever.
Nerd.
You know what? That is exactly what Woods would respond to that. He's like, fucking nerd.
He would.
That's great.
All right. Would you rather snog someone, and snog is the term for like making out.
Right.
Yeah. Someone with bad breath, or somebody with holes or plaque on their teeth? Holes and plaque. Let's how about holes filled with plaque?
I'm gonna go with the holes and the plaque, and it's a very simple answer because, have you ever spoken to somebody with morning breath?
Oh my God, I will be honest with them. I can't stand it. If someone has morning breath, I'm like, look, you need to take care of that. I will be honest with them. I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me if you have bad morning breath.
Exactly. It is the most disgusting thing ever. So imagine putting your lips and your tongue in that. Whereas teeth, and unless you're a terrible kisser, or he or she is a terrible kisser, and you guys are awkwardly making out, you're never gonna have to come in contact with that person's teeth. It's not gonna.
True.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a problem. Whereas if you open your mouth and stick it next to his or her person's, this person with bad breath's open mouth, then his disgusting breath and stinkiness and vile, it's just all gonna go in your mouth. And I feel like if he's gonna I don't know, transfer that shit to you, it's gonna be disgusting. Where at least he keeps his plaque and his crappy teeth.
Yeah. But then, it's still, though, you're gonna see, their crappy teeth going into the kiss.
Yeah.
And it might psych you out. I would probably gag.
Maybe.
But I would probably gag. No, I don't know if I'd gag with bad breath. Right. I think, once you've been in a relationship where you wake up next to the person, you expect the bad breath, and then you're like, all right, look, go take care of it. And it's nice and easy, but you still, have that experience.
Here's my solution to the guy with the bad teeth. You actually put... hear me out on this one. You put toothpaste on your tongue, and then you French kiss them, and then you stick... you yourself clean out their teeth with your tongue.
Have you ever done that thing where you're hanging out with someone and they have horrible breath, and you just, you have gum, and you're like, hey, would you like some? I've done that before.
I can't when one of those situations happens where they have either bad breath or body odor, disgusting BO. It's impossible for me to let them know. I feel so bad about it. Believe it or not, I actually have a heart, and I can't do it. It's I don't know.
Would you let a lady friend know if you woke up by her?
No.
No?
No. I just
really?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't have sex. I mean, I know I wake up, we all wake up with morning breath, so I know I have it, so I'll be like, I don't want to do anything right now because my breath is disgusting. And maybe that'll be her hint to be like, oh, yeah, maybe mine is too.
See, what I do is, as soon as I wake up, I'll go brush my teeth, even if I'm coming back to bed. I'll make sure it's, fresh, if anything might go down. But then I make sure they're fresh, too. I'll be like, look, you need to go brush your teeth, and we can continue this. I feel like that's
fair enough. I mean, hygiene is very important in sexual relationships, and fucking mouth hygiene and breath and all that stuff is even more important because that's where you're spending most of your time with your face. I mean, unless you really hate each other's faces and you're only doing the 69 position, then his or her face is always next to your face, and it's really disgusting, and it can get really awkward, and it's really not that hot.
All right, first off, why haven't we invented something that cures morning breath? Because everyone gets it.
It's called mints.
Well, yeah, but why isn't there a toothpaste where you brush your teeth the night before and you wake up with this amazing breath?
I think it's impossible. I don't want to get all scientific on this video, but it's just bacteria grows in your mouth while it's closed because it's just stagnant in your mouth, all the saliva. Whereas during your day, you're actually swallowing and that saliva's going away. It doesn't have time to grow bacteria. But during the night, there's not much you can do about it unless you have 2-hour nights, and even then, I think it can still happen.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, our mouths are full of bacteria. That's always gross to think about.
Very gross.
But yeah, earlier I wanted to touch on this. You said you can't tell people when they smell.
Right.
I can't do it if someone has BO. Like, I won't be like, whip out some deodorant and be like, look, you need to.
So, wait, you'll do it with bad breath right before a sexual
Well, yeah,
relation.
because you don't have to say they have bad breath. You're just like, hey, would you like some gum?
Well, no
Hint, hint.
shit! Who doesn't get the point? Like, who's gonna be like, oh, she's just offering me gum. It's totally not because of my bad breath.
Yeah.
Come on.
People offer gum all the time. Maybe I just have the worst breath and people are like always offering me gum.
No, like,
but
yes,
I don't think
they
that's
offer
the
gum
case.
all the time. But, like, not when you're about, like, shit's about to go down at 7 in the morning. Like, come on.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about in everyday life.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Oh, if shit's about to go down, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to be like, look, you need to take care of whatever the fuck is in your mouth.
All right, fair
I'm
enough.
gonna
But,
get
like, you won't tell
brutally
somebody
honest
about the BO, though? Like, I don't know.
Well, if I'm like, like, if I was with someone like that, I'd probably be like, you smell? But if it's everyday life, like a friend or something, I don't know. I might, like, wait a few days. If they still smell, I might say something.
Really? So, like, okay, so you and 3 or 4 friends are on, like, just going to the movies or to the restaurant just for fun. You're going to spend the night together, just do whatever. And his or her, like, this person just smells like total BO. You're just
I'm
not.
gonna be like, look, you smell like soup. You need to take care of it.
Soup?
BO smells like soup.
No, BO smells like freaking BO. Well,
Well, whatever. My BO smells like soup.
What kind of soup are you eating down there?
I don't know. But I swear, like, I can tell if I smell because I smell soup.
That cream of asparagus it tastes great, but it smells like crap. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'll smell my armpit.
You eat some
I
fucked up
just
soups.
did, but it smells good because I normally use deodorant. But every once in a while, it'll be like where you get sick. Like, whenever I get sick, I tend to spend a lot of time in bed, and I'll forget to, like, put on deodorant. And then I'll, like, smell my armpit. I'm like, holy fuck, this smells like some tomato soup. We need to take care of things.
Kelly has a soup fetish. Just saying.
Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. This has gone on very long. Take care of your BO. Make sure you have good breath. Morning breath happens to everyone. Don't be ashamed. And that's all I have to say. Go check out Mr. I Try Hard. Bye, guys.
Brush your teeth. Bye.